What's up? Kyuzou here, actually uploading stuff to my channel. So I hit level 100 some days ago, a week ago, a few days ago, and finally decided to try Simulacrum on this build. Now, one of my Spectres costs 1 Divine, and I did not want to lose the Spectre, and I didn't want to lose a bunch of XP on the road to 100, so I waited. And damn, this build is pretty great at running Simulacrum. The bosses just melt. And honestly, this might be the smoothest build I've ever done Simulacrum with. Now, I have heard a rumor that you would average something like 7 Divines per Simulacrum run, and I wanted to see if that was true. So I bought 10 sets. No, that's not enough. Let's buy 20 sets. So I bought 20 sets, and once I ran the 20, for some reason I decided, hey, let's do 5 more. So, here are the results from running 25 simulacrums. Now, I'm quite retarded when it comes to Excel and stuff, so don't expect any spreadsheets. The total amount of money spent on the sets well, some sets were 170 chaos, some were 180, some 190, some 195, so I made the average 180 per set, so roughly 4,500 chaos, or 21 divines. Now the incubators that drops inside were used, and what they in turn dropped were counted towards the profit. We also dropped 782 stacked decks, and I will be opening these at towards the end of the video, and I have been drooling about them for an eternity now. So we're gonna count the decks. We're pre-opening them. We're gonna count the decks towards the profit. So 55 cards are worth 1 divine. So 782 cards would be roughly 14 divines. However, since I have so many in bulk, I can actually sell the cards for 5 chaos each, which would net me 18 divines. Now remember folks, if you got bulk, you can milk it more. Alright, so let's dive into the dump tabs. So I upgraded all of the rusted scarabs and all of the polished scarabs all into gilded. I also upgraded all of the screaming essences into shrieking essences. I guess we'll just start down in this corner. Now, I didn't get many cards. Excuse me? Now, I didn't really get many cards of value, but the list is as follow. The Academic, about 8 chaos. The Amada's Request, about 10 chaos. The Dungeon Master, about 18. Judging Voices, 10. The Eldritch Decay, 20 chaos. Monochrome seems to be about 80 chaos. Darker Half, 60 chaos. The Patient, we got 2 of those, 30 chaos each, so 60 chaos. I'm sorry, 25 chaos pop, so 50 chaos. We have a Sephiroth card for 180 chaos. We have a Mar Blade for 20 chaos. We have Altered Perception for 20 chaos. And we have 1 home card for 215 chaos. Totaling 691 chaos. So roughly 3.2 divines. Now I do have another 2 home cards over here. One dropped, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and now that I have 2, I decided to buy one. So let's actually see what we get. Now where is the home card? I want to see how unlucky we're gonna get here. What are you thinking? So these are like awakened gems, I guess. Mostly strike. Go. Ooh. Well, I mean, I thought, oh, awakened empower. No. I mean, that's nice, I guess. As for the essences, it's not gonna be on the dollar. Some are worth maybe 3 chaos, some are worth maybe 10, 14 chaos, especially in bulk. So to make it easier and quicker for me, I decided to average all of them at 5 chaos each. Perhaps a bit too low, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should have done 6, 7. I don't know, but I mean, I did 5. So the bigger the bulk, the more you can get, like mentioned. So we have 732 essences, 5 chaos a pop, 3,660 chaos, or 17 divines. The scarabs, price checked accordingly to bulk size, etc. 2,982 chaos, or roughly 14 divines. The fossils, also price checked accordingly to bulk size, 2,790 chaos, or 13 divines. We also have 6 prime chaotic resonators, which is 720 chaos, or 3 divines. We also have a bunch of guardian maps, totaling 1,320 chaos, or 6 divines. We also have some timeless emblems and splinters. The emblems, 250 chaos, and then adding in the splinters for 212 chaos. We're looking at roughly 2 divines. The breach stones and the breach splinters. The breach stones, 1,500 chaos, about 7 divines. Splinters, 914 chaos, 4 divines. I'm not counting the remnant of corruptions because it's only like 2 chaos a pop, so that's like what, 70 or something. And then we move over to the second tab. Now the currency in this tab are pure drops, incubator drops, divination card turn-ins, and what I have sold. Like a couple of rare items, some gems. I actually started leveling gems in there because you level a gem from like 1 to 20 in like 2 simulacrums. So I leveled up a bunch of grace, some determination, some disciplines. This is like my 4th set of discipline, not hitting at 21. But I've sold like 3 21 gems in there for a divine each. I have sold some... where do we have one? Sold some megalomaniacs, some split personalities, some voices, you know. So mostly this pile, and this pile. Mostly sales. So GCPs, I would actually turn in any gem that had 10% or more quality. I would pick that up and then I would vendor it if it didn't have any value, and if it was like 10 chaos to sell, I would just take the GCP. Don't ask me why. But we have GCPs for 650 chaos, roughly 3 divines. We have fusings for about half a divine. We have jewelers for about half a divine. So, you know, 4 divines in total, this, and this. We have some expedition currency, I'm guessing from incubators. So we have Master Gali, exotic, scrap metal, burial. The Astra are... I'm surprised they're cheap. I heard the gambling thing got nerfed or whatever, but it's like... what is it? You get 3 Astragalis per chaos, so this is worth maybe like 7 chaos. We have exotic coins for 150 chaos. We have scraps for 44. We have burials for 15. Everything totaling to 216 chaos or 1 divine. We have harbingers, annuls, ancient orbs, and exalts. The annuls are slightly more than 1 divine. The ancient orbs is a divine and a half. The harbinger is 140 chaos. The exalt is about 130 chaos. We have some oils. This is the black and the crimson was the only thing worth mentioning. There were like a few for 2 chaos and whatever, but I mean, just look at my oil tab. I've upgraded, like, this was 1,000, this was 1,000, like, I've upgraded all the way, like, up to Crimson, I'm pretty sure. So, where were we? Oils totaling 320 chaos, about 1.5 divines. The pure currency, mostly from trading, like I said. I have sold 5 voices. That sounded weird, but 5 socket voices, 3 of them. Found that for 2 divines each. I have sold a split personality for 50 divine. I forget what it was. I think it was strength and int. I think that's the expensive one. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I'm sorry. That one dropped twice. So the first one I sold for 50 divines. The second one I sold for 45 divines. Then I found something for 15 divines. Then I've sold a bunch for 1 divine each. I've sold some megalomaniacs for 1 divine each. So in pure chaos we have 1,214, about 5.5 divines, and then we have 130 divines pure. I still have a bunch of stuff. It's like this whole pile here. I think not you. This whole pile here is from the run, so I have like a bunch of random megalomaniacs just listed for 1 divine. This one maybe 4. I think I have one somewhere. 8 divines, I don't know, maybe. I've sold some really weird shit. We have something for maybe 10 divines. I think I had something for like, yeah, like the 10s and 8s, a bit questionable. Found some rings, some fractured, some split personalities. We have like a bunch of random crap in here. Some more fractured. Yeah, I don't remember what I have. I have like some 2120s and stuff. Bunch of random stuff in there. So down in this corner we have, it's mostly for me, interesting things for me. I have like an evasion cutthroat, 84, 6 linked. We have Commander's Brigadier armor evasion, 84, 6 linked. Fractured dexterity, fractured int, found an Astroventus. A 2120 flame blast, call it a brotherhood. Just some random stuff, and then we have some really random split personalities. I may have to like price check some of these again. Like, I think all of them should be around 10 chaos maybe, but some actually surprised me. Like this one surprises me that this one actually went up in price. Okay, so we can sell that. I think you have more of Dext Int. You have Dext Live. Very surprised that some are very, very cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all of these one more time. This one should be like, kind of weird. I don't know. So total profit. This section keeps changing because as I kept like writing the document, I kept making more sales, but 22,350 chaos, not sold. It's like what we have in value. A bunch of the fossils I'm gonna keep. Some of the essences I'm probably gonna keep. Probably selling the stones. Probably selling this. Probably running the maps. So yeah. What we have in value is 22,350 chaos, or 104 divines, plus the pure 130 divines, totaling at 234 divines, minus the 21 I spent buying on the set. We're looking at a grand total profit of 212 divines and counting, because I'm still selling stuff. And my math is probably way off. Wouldn't surprise me, especially since I keep making sales as I'm preparing the document. Like I said, I have to keep making additions, but yeah, it was a nice haul. So on average, like if you remove the 2 lucky drops I had, that netted me like almost 100 divines. We're still looking at 5.5, maybe 6 divines on average per simulacrum. And that's pretty insane considering you're not even paying 1 divine to run it. Okay, let's open the cards. Also, you know what? We're gonna make this a part 2, so the video doesn't become insanely long for me. So, that's like a 40-minute VOD. Spoiler alert, I got absolutely nothing. I mean, all in all, maybe I made a couple hundred chaos tops, but there's no footage to show, except for one tiny thing that we're gonna end the video with. Bye! We're grabbing augments, because we have these two. Strength stacks, pretty good, cold over time, and then we evolve them for an implicit. Ooh, now that's gotta be good, right? That's not so good. This gotta be... You got life. First of all, that. Oh, shit. It's not doing it. It's not doing it correctly. We have to go back. And then we do magic. I think I can just do this. No result found. Corrupted. What am I doing wrong? There we go. But yeah, it seems like I'm gonna get maybe 50. I think this will sell. I sold something similar for like 30. Or rather, I sold something that shouldn't have been good for that price, but it sold. I think we can end the video here, honestly. I'm gonna be extremely busy, not only editing, but also selling. So, until next time, bye!